Hey, what's up YouTube? Plague here. So, today I got you a gameplay of rengar. This is a gameplay after the patch. It was buffed like Diana. So, my team is Shogat, Shin, Misfortune, Soraka, and me as rengar. They have a Kog'Maw, a Katarina, Nunu, Gangplank, and a Jax. So, I'm doing this video to kind of show you guys some tips and how to react some situations that can help you carrying your team forward. So here I start with nine pods and two wards because since they change the base movement speed of all the champions, I guess it's kind of useless start with boots. So yeah, that's probably the best thing that you can buy now in season 3. So here, what you are going to see is their team. They are going to invade.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Yeah, just right here. They are going to invade. So all of our team just comes to help us. So the best thing that you can do, it's don't force it. Just kind of have some clear view. Let them, if they can take the blue, let them have it. But they had no coordination. As you can see,
Minions have spawned.
some were after the kill, but others just really wanted to take blue. See, as when Nunu, Kog'Maw, they were just kind of, they didn't really know what they wanted to do. So here I was just thinking, we need vision. If we can see them, we are completely screwed. So I'm just gonna lay out a word and say to them to they go back, because if you put down a word, you can see their health after they do the blue. So here we can engage. You see, Jax is there doing the blue, and half their team as just half their health, so we can easily pick them. So that wasn't the smartest move for them to do. So I managed to get 2 kills. That's kind of huge. Like Rengar already has a buff, was buffed. So with these 2 kills, I was really far ahead. I was far ahead of Gangplank, so I just could do wherever I wanted. You see, as I can farm what I wanted. I could roam, I could help mid, I could help bot. So here I'm just farming, because now in the most champions you kind of just want to, the first thing, like most of them, not all of them, but most of them, you want to rush health and then armor pen or magic pen. I will rush a giant belt because it's kind of better now doing some health. So you just rush it and then you go armor or magic pen. But one thing that I always like to have is the bush warded, because not all of the junglers buy wards, because they just want to save the money to rush other things. So yeah, just buy some ward when you go to base. So yes, if you see that you can get an early kill, you just push down the lane as much as you can, farm it, and try to roam a little bit, like help mid or just gonna help
An
bottom,
enemy has
to
been
give
slain.
to give them some advantage.
An
So,
enemy
but
has been
you need
slain.
really to keep in mind that if you are top, you are supposed to build tank, unless you have a Shen like or a Malphite in the jungle. But if not, you just wanna rush armor or magic pen and just build tank. So if your team does not have a tank to initiate a team fight or to tank a team fight, it's like 80% that you're going to lose, even if you have an AD carry fed or a mid fed, because the other team are just going to build armor and magic resist, and you're easily done. Like, and before you even realize it, you may even got the one tower or the first three towers, but doesn't matter. They are just going to build armor and magic resist, and they are just carrying forward. And before you realize it, they are in the last tower before the inhibitor. So one thing is just farm as best as you can and try to get your opponent out farm. Just like I'm doing here with this Gangplank. I'm just trying to farm as best as I can and not letting him just getting any farm at all, just to put him out farmed. Because if they got out farmed, they will have to spend more time in lane farming. They won't be able to help other lanes, but just like as I said earlier, just keep in mind to always have the bush warded, always, because the jungler will always be on top of you, and you just need to get really careful with this, because if the jungler is always getting concerned about the top lane, they won't be able to help mid. They won't be able to help bot. They won't be they won't be able to jungle. If the jungler is kind of messy, confused, he is just useless. So that gives us an advantage to our team. Our jungler can help mid, can help bot, and basically if we kind of get stuck, like zone them in the top, the jungler and the top lane, and the top laner, it's like our team is playing against is like 5v4, because the jungler is completely useless, and if they are both in the top lane, the XP won't be that much, and they will completely, like, after the first 5 minutes they are top lane both, they will get 2 levels behind you, and by then our mid will already have a kill. Our jungler will already have helped mid and the bot lane, and before you know it, you are already carrying the team just by carrying your lane, basically, and not letting your opponent doing anything at all. So yeah, as you can see, I don't still have the boots, because like boots is a thing that you don't have to be very concerned about now in season 3, but like I always have bots and ward, of course. Like I buy the giant belt, and like after a while, in some champions that I really know how to play like better, like my main, I rush the giant belt, magic pen or armor pen, and then I just go full tank. As you can see here, I have a Xin Zhao jungler, so he's an assassin, so he's not going to build tanky. So that's what I'm going to do. Like, if they know that the patch came out with a buff on rengar, so what they have in mind is we need to focus rengar, and they did, because I even got the 2 first kills. So I start to build tank, and I let Shin to build all the damage that he could. So that just gave us an advantage to our team. So as you can see, we have a Shogat mid, just one of the greatest countered on all the mids because of the silence. So I don't think Katarina got that many kills, like top in the top of the best, like 3, 4. So here, when I play Rengar, I play it from the bushes. Like I play as much as I can from the bush, because if you have a passive that gives you damage, that
Shut
gives you
down.
an advantage, you just got to use it. You know, you I don't really play it like let me see, like a Jace. Jace is all an aggressive. He can be range and he can be melee. Jace is like farmed, poke, farm, poke, and if you can poke them, that's even better. Because if you can poke them, they will get low on health. If they get low on health, they will always need to get to base many more times than that you do, because you are rushing, because you rushed health, and then you are rushing armor pen or magic pen. So if they are going to base, they won't be on lane. If they won't be on lane, they will get out farmed. And if they are getting out farmed, the jungler will need to help them. And as I said, just simple. You just need but you you kind of need to be smart. You just don't want to get into a lane and go all aggressive. Just want to be cool. And I always play or draft or ranked, and I tried not to counter, but to see who goes better against my opponent, so it can be easily done, and not just like if I know that I have a counter to their top, but if I see that their jungler is more threatened to me, I just going to counter the jungler and not the solo top. So if you can also
Killing spree.
make the oh, and here, yeah, Katarina just got a kill,
An enemy
nicely
has
done.
been slain.
So if you can just do the jungler, spend as much time as you can to let them in the top, they will be outfarmed too, and that's just great to carrying your team to victory. And before you know it, you have the bot lane to the tower before the inhibitor. You have mid lane to the tower before the inhibitor also. So you just got to get the attention of the top and the jungler in the top lane
An
as much as you
ally
can.
has been slain.
So after you do this, you you just want to help mid and help bot lane, because all the help in all the lanes are needed. And here Shinzao just died. I don't know if I can. No, yeah, he dies. Yeah, and I think I died too, ridiculously. Let's see. Yeah, bro sure got saves the day. Yeah, here I was I was just having my heart bumped right here. Yeah, I was checking the items that I was going to buy when I get to base, and then Cho'Gath just helps me, and I get like 10 health or something. So yeah, one thing that I don't do on Rengar, that don't really think that is necessary, is the item, is the hunter something. It's like a tooth that just grows on level, uh confirm the kills that you got. I don't see how that's a good item to Rengar, so I just built like more of Mordius maybe, Bloodthirster, just something that here. So try never to get the minions, the opponent minions, to get too close to your lane. Oh, what the hell am I saying? To your tower, because that's not good. Because many of you guys don't notice, but a lane of minions did just one wave does like let me see. 1/5 of the damage to the tower. So if it does 1/5, like 5 waves, just kill the tower before you know it. Of course, also gonna have some hits on the tower. And one thing that I really like to do is this Gangplank has an advantage an advantage on me because they are on the purple side. Like the purple side on top, it's just the best lane because they have golems, and junglers don't really need the golems that much, maybe in the first minutes, but after that, just completely useless to them. That's why the AD carry and the support, when they are on the blue side, they sometimes swamp lane. No, when they are the purple side, yeah. When they are on the purple side, they often swamp lanes because they have an advantage. They have golems. So as we got the blue side, our bot lane, our AD carry, excuse me, our AD carry has an advantage on Kog'Maw and on Nunu. Despite Kog'Maw and Nunu, that's one really strong lane. I don't know how Miss and Soraka managed to get a lane so fixed, so controllable.
An enemy has
So
been slain.
here, what I'm trying, yes, what I don't know if this is the time. Yeah, I guess we clear this wave and we kill Gangplank at the same time. So you need to keep in your mind also one thing. If you build tank, no matter what are you playing, what champion are you playing, if you are building tank, you have to initiate a team fight. You will have to tank. As you see, as you saw, I used my ult to initiate. So Jax and Gangplank focus all their attention on me, all the damage on me. So I was able to get their attention, and Shin and Shogat were able to completely destroy them in less than 5 seconds. So that's great. Basically, you just want to do this. Don't don't go like Rengar glass cannon. That's just a waste of money. Because before you know it, Rengar, if he's not tank, he's useless. He's not the glass cannon type. But unless you have a Shen, let's imagine that you have a Shen. A Rengar is not the greatest pick to pick because you kinda have also to choose your champion based on the team that you have. So if we have the Malphite, and yeah, oh shit, yeah, I escaped. So if we had a Malphite or a Shen, I will probably pick some like Jace, or let me see, maybe a Darius.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Maybe not, because Darius is not that strong in this season. I like Nidalee. Nidalee off tank is just beastless.
Has been slain.
And here I'm trying to bait,
An
bait,
ally has
bait.
been
Here,
slain.
hit me, hit me, hit me, bait. And yeah, the jungler left me. So if imagine that we had like a Z mid. What I like to do is, if we have an AD mid, I try to pick an AP top like an Elise, because I don't like when you have like AP mid, AP jungler, and AP solo top. That's just an easy an easy team because they are just going to build magic resist and you're completely done. That's just easy. Or if you have AD mids, AD jungler, AD top, even worse, because they are going to build armor and they are just going to counter all the team. So you kind of want to have the most balanced players, most balanced champions as you can have. But if, it's obvious, like if you had really to have like AP mids and AP solo top because you counter them and because they also have it, that that's fine. But I don't really like it that because when you see it, you you can even carry hard in the beginning, but in late game you're completely done. They are just going to build armor, build magic, resist, whatever. And even with the AD carry, you're done. I don't really like this. And when I stack up in a queue that we like I'm fourth pick or last pick, and they just pick Z mid or Talon mid or Pension mid, and when yeah, excuse me, and then we have a Pension jungler, or like I'm going carry. Yeah, imagine that I'm going carry, and they pick top AD carry. What the hell? AD, jungler AD, and mid AD. I will just leave. And one thing, in team fights, please don't be noob and focus the fucking carry. Please. That's a thing so obvious. No matter like if the let's see if the Jax is kinda hard because Jax is one of the greatest snowballers in all the game. But like if they had, let's see, if they had let's see, Olaf. If they had an Olaf and Olaf was completely fed, I wasn't still going to focus Olaf. Olaf is one of the greatest solotops, one of the greatest champions. That's one of my mains. But you just want to get him close, like just get him away. Don't force a team fight with him. Team fight. Don't force a fight with him because he's just going to win it easily. Basically, what you have to do is let him farm, like let him farm as much as he can. Of course, you're going to poke him. Just don't let him get as much farm as he could get, but still don't fight with him. Just focus the AD carry, get Olaf separated from the team fights, because Olaf is such a strong champion. Olaf with a frozen mallet, with more of memories, he does the team fight. Obviously, like in the last championship that we had, where Voyboy was playing. Voyboy is the solo top, of course. When Voyboy picked Olaf, he just carried the game so hard. Like they were doing Drake, the opponent team. I don't really know. I think it was Dirtnap or Gaming University. I don't know. But the opponent team was on Drake, and the Curse had a ward there, and with no one of the Curse team in the Drake, he just teleported to the ward, and he was just able to focus the AD carry, and then when the rest of the team got there, the AD carry was already half health, and here I just ridiculously give a kill to Kog'Maw because I was trying to suicide. I was trying to see if the tower was getting the kill, but yeah, he just teleported to the ward. He had I think he was a giant belt and other item of health, and I don't think that he had much yet much more. Yeah, just with those items, he just teleported to the ward, and as he was after the AD carry, the same time he was baiting them to the curse team, and basically he did that team fight. He won, like he just outplayed them so hard, and yeah, that was one of the greatest team fights that I ever saw in my life. So, where are we at this point of the game? Yeah, I, I don't really didn't know what was going on in with this Shin, but he was just doing ridiculously. Oh hell, my English is so bad. Some choices just so bad, and I don't know. Like you was just entering Kog'Maw when we was covered by the. And here I die ridiculously again. Derp, derp. Like there was Kog'Maw, Nunu, and Jax or Gangplank, three of them. He would just go in and like focus Kog'Maw, and like if you kill Kog'Maw, he will kill you basically, because as he being an AD carry, if you kill him, that ridiculously. My God, I've got to stop saying this. That stupid passive of his, it will kill you. Kog'Maw is just an awful, annoying motherfucker. I hate to play against Kog'Maw, but in this game it wasn't really the case, because Miss kinda Miss and Soraka kinda zoned them out. I think they were pre-made. That was why I didn't go AD carry. Because I mostly play solotop or AD carry. That's my most roles in the game. So see here they are just completely focus me. And here I did in this game I did what I was telling you guys. Just let the Gangplank completely out farmed and get the attention of the jungler and the solo top to my lane, so the Shin could help Shogat killing Katarina. Like it wasn't really hard, I know, because Shogat has that huge silence, but still, that's one really big advantage. So as much advantage that you can have, better. Just oh no, that's noob. I don't want to do this because it will win. Obviously, man. If you know that you can win. Don't go like oh, fair fight and still it's still a fair fight, but you just play better. You just have more game control. You just know more, because that's obviously what you want to do. Just control them as much as you can, and if you can control the timing on their abilities, just great, like a Karthus. If you can see if the Karthus has already used the ult, that's the great timing to start a team fight, because you never want to start a team fight when Karthus has ult, because even if we win the team fight, you were just gonna quadra kill, penta kill, whatever. Don't do it. Just time out, time the ult. Just kind of bait the team fight, if I can say this. Bait the team fight, so we can use the ult. Just waste the ult, the ultimate, and that's it. And if you can control the lane, you just great. Even better if you have an awesome tank. That's just a wonderful thing. That's why I love to play solo top. So here I'm building. Let me see. Yeah, so like almost all of them were AD. I built Frozen Mallet for health, But here I didn't build our armor pen because almost none of them were building. Let me see. Yeah, almost none of them were building armor. Just Gangplank, I think, because of the critical strike. But that's usually what I did, what I would do. So I was doing Bloodthirster and going for Endwings. Endwings is just a awesome item. And yeah, I think this game is almost over. I think they surrender after this team fight. Yeah. Focus Katarina, then Kog'Maw, and just put output as much damage as you can, and that's and even if like this Shogat just played like a beast. Shogat is one hell of a champion. I just love that champion. And yeah, guys, these are my tips. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you guys next vid.
Victory!